Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a find some goodies with me. I don't even know what to call this video. So I have my Daphne's Diary and I recently did a flip through of this book. I already went through them and read the beautiful stories and admired the different artwork and everything like that. But today I am going into the book and I am going to cut up the book, rip up the pages, and put images and phrases and quotes aside so that I could use them in my journals, my creative art journal. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it always hurts me to actually rip it up, like rip up the first page. But once it happens, it happens. So I'm basically gonna share some of the images and everything like that that I like using in my journals and stuff like that. So I like to use the themed images for journaling. Like if I wanted to journal about this image, or maybe this inspired me, or maybe something about Easter, maybe something about hiking. This says trips. Like I like to just grab different things, and with the Daphne's Diaries, I feel like I use almost every page in the book because every single page is filled with so much creativity, so much beauty, so much artwork that it's hard not to use up every single page. I have different journals. I have recipe books that I could use, like this picture in. There's a recipe right there. I have my actual journal that I journal my thoughts in, that I like to give a little bit of some sort of decoration. And then I recently just started this 365 Days a Year Smash book. I've had this in my stash for quite a while, like I don't know, maybe over 5 years, or freaking maybe over like 8 years. I don't remember. But I was inspired by Diane H, who makes videos here on YouTube. She makes videos of her glue book, and I was like, oh, that is perfect for the pieces that I'm not using in any of my art journals, and I just want to glue the images down. Like I don't want to throw them away, so I would just put them in here. And I decided that I'm not doing any sort of journaling, like actual writing in here, besides the date. Like I didn't want to like write my thoughts. This is kind of like my thoughts through pictures. So like this one was inspired, and then I just put some pretty images like books and stamps and envelopes and flowers and hanging out with people, just something like that. Like I was inspired at first by these images that I cut out from an old music book, and then I just decided to make it an ocean theme. But I don't want to actually journal my thoughts in it. It's just going to be a place to use up my extra magazine cutouts, or extra stickers, or extra ephemera pieces that I have. So that's that book. So that's what I decided to do with my extra pieces from Daphne's Diaries. So she always has some sort of something like this, like invitations or cards. And this is cute little place cards for your Easter breakfast, but you could use it for whatever you want. And I think these ones are perforated. So this is actually meant to come out of the magazine. So then you just cut out these pieces. And then this says Mother makes a facial cleanser using oats. And then I like to rip this off so that I don't have a hard time ripping the pages like I've done before. And this is just cute. Like, you have all of these cute eggs. Like, this could be like journaling for breakfast. And then you have make your own origami birds. So you could actually make the origami birds using this paper, or you can just use the paper for something else. And you have this cat right here, and then these pretty flowers. So, like, as you can see here, like, oh, look at this, you can create your own bouquet right here. You can use these cards. And then here's another recipe. It says forgotten vegetables. And then here are some healthy eating tips. So you can cut it out. Like, you would have to pick, like, do you want this side or do you want this side? Or if you want both sides, then you could just fold this up and put it in your recipe book. This says a day in my life. And then let new adventures begin. Oh my gosh, I really like this. This is so hard to pick which side. Then you have stickers. I've noticed that she always has some sort of sticker sheet in the book. So this one has bunnies and macarons and cuteness. How sweet are these rabbits? So I like to actually use these. Like, you can cut this out and use this for like Sunday journaling, Saturday journaling. Surrounded by beautiful hills. Oh my gosh. This, like, every time I get a Daphne's Diary magazine, I feel like it just gets better and better. The pictures are filled with so much life, and it's just amazing. And then this says world of paper animals. So you have a bee there, a butterfly that looks like a oh my gosh. And sometimes that happens. And then you have a beetle, like so many pretty things, and you have flowers. Like, I don't even know what to do because everything is just perfect. Then you have the dress. Oh, and then another thing that the Daphne's Diaries have, they always have like these random things. Ooh, this is gorgeous. So you have the page that you could color on, and then behind it, it has colored pages, the colored page on it, maybe the artist or someone colored. And that's a table setting. And then you have the table spread. And there's a bunch of Easter stuff because this one, I think this book came out in either February or March. So there's a lot of Easter. I think it came out in February for March, so you can use it for Easter, because I know that my January magazine came out in January, and there was a lot of Valentine's images in there. And then you have the little notebook. I've noticed that there's always some sort of journal. So you have a recipe book in there that I could just put in my recipe smash book. Oh gosh, I love this girl and this goose. Super cute. And then it says embroidery through the years. So this magazine is huge. Like, I don't know if I want to continue to just film me ripping out pages, but I just want to share some of the pieces that I will use. So, like this one, you can use maybe some of the letters, like diary, maybe, or if you wanted to use the bunny, or maybe this image, because this is nice. I don't know what I want to do with this yet, so I'm not going to cut it up. So this has a nice background, but then it also has like a lot of this. So like I like this, like coffee and what is that? Is that a persimmon maybe? So I like this piece. So I would normally just put it in a box or something like that. And let's see if I really like this piece because my husband has been telling me about this boot, this hiking boot for a while, and I don't know if it's a sign that maybe I should get him this boot because I've been seeing it on my Instagram feed. I've been seeing, he showed it to me, and now it's in the Daphne's diary. Like, I don't know, like, is it fate or what? So I think, yeah, I think I'm going to use, that's cute, but I don't know if I want to use it, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so I usually just like cut out the pieces that I want. I kind of want everything. Like that piece, and then the binoculars. I don't know, you guys. Like, if you journal, bullet journal, art journal, make collages or glue books or whatever, then you know it's hard to throw anything away, especially from the Daphne's diary, because they're just like, these images are just so great. So, because this is like their index page, that's why you have all of the little pieces. But then I'm not going to cut it because I feel like I want to make a 2-page spread and let these connect. Yeah, so I don't want to cut this page up. I think I just want to use it. And then this says draw your own chair. So let's save these because they're nice and big. This says the pass it on cupboard. Ooh, lots of pretty things. So I know that I want to use this piece right here. And then what do we have here? We have the watering can. That's a pretty plate. I feel like I want the plate. And I want the watering can. And sometimes cutting is just fun. Like, you just want to cut stuff. Because I think I want to probably cut out this beautiful floral decor right there. I don't know. I might want this background too. So let me just cut out this background. Like, almost like washi. And then this says something bright and cheerful for the spring. I am all over the place. I like those words. Okay. Put that aside. And then something here. You either have the cat. It says my animal tale. Or you can pick out some of these. You have the bell pepper, the actual Daphne's diary. You have a couch, you have a blanket, and you have a llama. I think I like this about mindfulness and meditation. And I think I like this for my recipe book. And I'm probably gonna somehow use the Daphne's diary calendar. This couch is pretty cool. Like, if I wanted to collage the couch and maybe put like a girl or somebody on top of the couch. And then I think I like everything except the llama. I mean, llamas are cool, but I'm just not a huge fan. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. I just go through the book. Like, you have this, maybe like a mommy and child on a rainy day, and then you have a poem. And I like this stuff. I like to keep the poems because every now and again I want to read it. And then you have the cards So the cards, I think it's probably easier when you have stuff like this to just use a paper trimmer. If you have a lot of straight cutting to do, I feel like it's just easier to use a paper trimmer. But part of the reason why I like to cut out things is because I feel like the cutting process is fun and it's therapeutic for me. Like, I love all things crafty, scrapbooking, and all of that. So I'm basically gonna cut all these up and save them, or I can use them for Happy Mail and stuff like that. So I'll just save them, and then that is basically how I go about cutting my images. I just take something, like if I know I'm not going to use anything on this page, then do I want to use some of the pages on the back side. So I know I want to use that. I feel like I don't want to ruin the flower, because I might want to use the flower and the leaf, but then I also want to use this. There's just so many pretty images throughout the Daphne's Diary magazines. Floral artwork by Leah. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. Oops. Okay. So I'm just gonna do that, find my images, and then, oh, this is so pretty. And then hopefully I could do like a collage with me, journal with me sometime soon. But we will see. Sometimes those kind of videos are hard just because oh, this is so pretty, and it says blissfully happy. Oh my gosh. But then this is nice because I like this image. What do I do? You wait and you let it call to you. And this is nice. This is like, oh, this is so nice. So because I have this, I think I will just use this piece. So let's just save. And then I like, how sweet are these? Like, that font is just gorgeous. So let me keep that. Let me just keep that. So what do you guys do when you collage, or when you guys try to find pretty images in magazines? Is it hard for you to cut them out? Is it hard for you to pick which sides you want to use? I don't know. I feel like I want to keep everything, but I don't want to have a pile of magazine clippings everywhere. Ooh, look at this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cut these pieces. Like the butterfly. Sometimes I just want to turn on the camera and just talk to you guys, because we don't really have many people to talk to. I have friends at work, and then I do FaceTime with my family every once in a while. But you don't really get to mingle nowadays with the stay-at-home orders still in place. So that is what I'm gonna do for the rest of probably a couple, I don't know, maybe an hour. I should limit myself. So thanks so much for watching, guys. You have a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye bye.